in which sleep becomes a form of remembrance and boosts our energy instead of having energy drop or draining caused by non-remembrance and attacks? I bought the meditation book and I think that I'm trying my best to keep the sleeping sunnah and practices. Please help me and forgive me.
Sleep, yeah, you meditate, you have energy. These zikr nights, there's a lot of energy. A lot of people can't sleep till 6 in the morning because there's too much energy. So energy is a state that we try to bring on to ourselves, and to remember these are different realities. So I meditate to connect to the power source. When you're meditating, then these power sources and energies are coming. At the same time, when you're new to it, shaitan is trying to put you to sleep. He doesn't want you to connect to the energy source. They whisper, put his hand, and then the person begins to fall asleep. Why? Because why would he want you to connect to the power source? So it's like having a Tesla car and every time you go to charge it you get robbed. Remember I told you that if you wanted to rob people and you want to find where is a collective group of wealthy people, Tesla charging stations. Why would anyone want to have that type of car? I mean your car's nice, but it's a collective robbery station. You don't think shaitan has got like something planned? Oh yeah, let's go, I want to go somewhere where they all have nice cars. It's a charging station. Go there and they're all 10, 20, 30, $100,000 cars lined up charging, and go rob them now one by one. It'll be easy. You can't find that anywhere else. Means shaitan is clever. So when somebody's sitting to do tafakkur and contemplation, he's not sitting and just watching them. Oh goodness, you're going to become powerful, then you're going to try to burn me, and then he just puts his hand on your head and you're snoring, deep snoring. So no, this is what our Prophet gave to us. This is your great jihad, that you have to have your tea, you have to be ready, you have to prepare yourself for meditation, tafakkur, until you can begin to become more and more connected. You feel the fayaz. That energy coming is now bothering shaitan and making him to be upset, and that's when he begins to try to fight you a little bit more. You be consistent. This is jihad al-akbar. The great fight was to fight against shaitan and to save ourselves. It wasn't something easy. Then to give, to be of service, to do, to read, to study, this is a great battle. And then to keep the sunnah and the way of Prophet is not something easy. So this is the struggle, and those whom struggle will be rewarded, and that's why Allah gives them from sifat as-sabr. They have sabr, patience, they're consistent, and Allah grants inshaAllah the reward of their patience, inshaAllah. But to remember something different. Tafakkur is to contemplate, tazakkir is to remember, right? So these are different states that open for the servant. Those who begin tafakkur and contemplation, hook up, the energy hooks up, locks up. Tazakkir is then Allah says, now remember. Because once you're connected to the reality, the shaykh's transmission into you is of your higher reality. Tazakkir is going to be what? Now remember. Alam al-Qur'an khalaqa al-insan. We have taught you everything. Begin your download. So these whom enter into the realities of tazakkir means they're remembering now what Allah has given to them. From Qur'an's proof, alam al-Qur'an, then khalaqa al-insan. So alam, they were taught something, then Allah created their form. Nobody's sent here blank. Everybody is like a full CD, all knowledges, alam al-Qur'an, khalaqa al-insan, and then they pushed you out of the plane and you landed down onto this earth. So there is a reality and a treasure within everyone. But they have to first make their tafakkur to enter then into the state of remember. If you don't stop, tafakkur means to be a person whom is vigilant and watching over themselves. Once they're vigilant of themselves, made the connection, then the download of who you are, what Allah taught you, what is your purpose, and that becomes then the reality for guidance and the embetterment of mankind. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifoon wa salaamun